Guy, a young phenom out there. He's starting to get some national press. He's one of the better prospects around, and he gives you a look right there of why.
Adolfo Arellano will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Right field, Bobo has a play, and that's the second out of the inning. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right. He definitely did enough to earn himself the hardware.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. So it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter coming on now with a runner at first and one gone.
The batter, right fielder, Big Daddy Bobo.
Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow! Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the ninth, but still, 8 strong innings for him. He was hitting his spots all game long.
The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here. Big Daddy Bobo strides forward with a hot bat in his hands. Great numbers over the past few games. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Pyle racing back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, real good extension on the swing that.
Gil Garcia will come forward now as we give you a look at his home and away splits so far this year. Runner goes for third. Hit slowly back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Adrian Escobar digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? No, it'll be taken in by the second baseman, covering some ground out there as he makes the play.
Second baseman.
Big Daddy Bobo walks into the box, reached base with a double his first time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit. Gil Garcia stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
The 2-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Fielded cleanly. Only play to first here as the underhand flip will get him, though meanwhile that puts a runner in. At the plate, Jerry Mendez. He singled his last time up.
And they take another single right here. Any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Now, he does have first base open, so he doesn't have to come in right here. He
threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught.
Idiot.
Big Daddy Bobo digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
Big Daddy Bobo.
Oh, and a hard cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you.
Gil Garcia will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger. so far. And he'll snap one over to first. And he'll get back in safely. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Jerry Mendez will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues. Leading off the inning, Big Daddy Bobo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
They've let these guys keep hanging around.
Gil Garcia will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
And that'll be another base hit as it's through into left, so it's 2 straight knocks to start the 8th.
They continue to rack up the hits. So that puts runners on first and second now. But, as we always say, it's what you do with all those base runners that's important. And
Jerry Mendez will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And he's bunting with 2 strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at-bat there.
Third baseman.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Brian Rivers. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. The 0-1 pitch to the right side, and that's going to get through. It's a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. So stepping in, number 32, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home. Franklin England comes to the plate looking to possibly give his team the lead if he can drive a ball deep enough into the outfield.
And you know that's probably in his head, but a simple base hit to the outfield could be all it takes to tie it up.
Arellano giving chase. He makes the play. A great. Leonardo Casilla will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Skied into straightaway right. Bobo on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record. Big Daddy Bobo will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet, so this is no small task.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pyle sprinting after it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run is in to score on the sac fly as this lead is trimmed to 4-3 now. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely can't overlook his contribution. He really played a great ball game.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vash. Back here with our minor league pre. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show in the air. Coming up, we've got a...
His performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Calling for it, Escobar. And that ends the inning. So they're able to get the runner to third in the opening half inning, but can't bring him around. Benito Navarro will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. The 0-2 delivery. In the air out toward right field. Bobo on the move, 2 down. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Stepping in, Big Daddy Bobo. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Right fielder, Big Daddy Bobo.
First pitch
0-1.
hack in here, and that's the first strike.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch.
How do you even lay out?
Adrian Escobar digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Bobo is after it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 2 left. Big Daddy Bobo comes forward for another shot after being robbed of a hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it was an absolute showstopper. All you can do is get back up there and try to hit the ball hard once again.
And that's through for this first
¿Qué fue, pa?
this one.
Well, that base hit is going to get...
Ramon Cabrera will stand in now, hoping to get on top of one for a change. He's popped out in successive plate appearances.
Well, Matt, so much of hitting is being able to make the necessary adjustments, and he needs to make one here.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
And after that pitch was called a ball on the pitch before, I mean, I think this actually qualifies as strike 4. You know, on the mound, he's probably thinking, hey, can I...
Jim Cardwell strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bobo is there, 2 gone. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Well, good job there to tag up and advance on the flyout. That at least moves the go-ahead run to third now with 2 outs.
Big Daddy Bobo gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Ramon Cabrera will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
No bajes de ahí.
No, es que no.
Estamos hablando
Déjame darle un print, ¿no? ¿Qué?
Now a move over to first. And a dive, but he's back.
Keeping an eye on him.
Tied, here it comes.
Yeah.
3-2. And now on 3-2. Do you put any thought into sending
Ahí
the
no se
runners
hace
here with
coro, ahí
one
lo que se
away?
hace cagar.
To short. Oh, and he has some trouble with
Ay,
it.
qué error.
And
qué
we'll
error,
wind up
base
with no
llena.
play here as he reaches first safely.
¿Qué fue?
Jim Cardwell strides forward in a pivotal moment in this one. Tie ball game, bases loaded, but the possibility of an inning-ending double play does exist here. Carver near the bag at third. Standing in with the bases loaded, Richard Singletary, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game.
Yeah, I think the entire game has led to this.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3,
Yeah.
and that will... Benito Navarro will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all or nothing type hitters. But hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
And guys, a good outing on the mound for the man you see right there, the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
They left 10 men on base.
So that's a wrap here tonight.
¿Qué hiciste ahora?
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside.
Dang, ¿también tú? Igualito a mí.
And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
Leading off for the Blue Wahoo.
Left side.
Bobo.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there, he winds up with a 3-hit ball game, and a couple of those were...
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor leagues. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Biloxi Shuckers and the Pensacola. Big Daddy Bobo steps in, and he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely a guy to keep your eye on right now. From the stretch. Shot towards second, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Gil Garcia will come forward now as we give you a look at his home and away splits so far this year. Runner goes for third. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Pena is there, and he has it for the out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 1 inning in the books here. Pensacola's out in front here, 1-0. Darryl G will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run.
Well, it seems like it's going from bad to worse. He had a bad day yesterday, and he's hitting under 200 in his last 10.
Bobo is there, and he's got it, and it's a first pitch out to be. Mariano Melendez will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Big Daddy Bobo stands in after hitting an RBI double his first time around.
And remember, he jumped all over that first pitch, so don't be surprised if he does it here again.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. It's a 2-run shot. Tyler Cravey will stand in now with the bases loaded, 2 away, and a chance to really help himself out.
And at the very least, he's got to focus on getting something in play. He can really help himself out with just a simple single here.
McNeil is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Ready to take his hacks again. Big Daddy Bobo, as he'll look to follow up 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, and he jumped all over a first pitch fastball in that at-bat and just drove it right out of here. So let's see if he's aggressive early in the count once again.
Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 game. Big Daddy Bobo will come up now in yet another big RBI opportunity.
And he's got 4 already, and he's got a chance to make this a game to remember.
High and deep to right center field. Gomez going back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Now batting.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Big Daddy Bobo, and we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Line down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. The 0-2 home. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first on his way to second now. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double. At the plate, Gil Garcia. He singled his last time up.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Runner breaks for third. Swinging a soft liner, and that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now. Jim Cardwell comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last.
It's kind of tough returning to the dugout after rolling into a double play, so you know he wants to make up for that one right here.
Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now. Ground ball left side. Reined in. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. And a good offensive performance here, but I think we can agree on naming this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he can.